has got you covered. Heard about Shop Online? Here's the catch. Shop Online is an exciting platform to search for goods and services throughout Sierra Leone. At Shop Online, you can buy and sell cars, motorbikes, and vans. We've got a selection of over 100 cars. You can browse through the photographs and specifications of each one. Also, Online's fully managed IP MPLS private network offers your enterprise with a world-class fast and easy access internet with the possibility of connecting all of your sites to a single IP network, allowing data, voice, and video convergence. Our internet service provider, Limezone, is a high-speed internet that lets you work easily and at a faster rate. Want to know more? Please call on the online sales team on 303 from any online number or +232 76 88 88 85 or +232 30 88 88 85. Or email and find out more about the packages we offer and how we can help your business. Online, beyond online. Online. Are you having difficulty with your internet service? Worry no more. Online has got you covered. Heard about Shop Online? Here's the catch. Shop Online is an exciting platform to search for goods and services throughout Sierra Leone. At Shop Online, you can buy and sell cars, motorbikes, and vans. We've got a selection of over 100 cars. You can browse through the photographs and specifications of each one. Also, Online's fully managed IP MPLS private network offers your enterprise with a world-class fast and easy access internet with the possibility of connecting all of your sites to a single IP network, allowing data, voice, and video convergence. Our internet service provider, Limezone, is a high-speed internet that lets you work easily and at a faster rate. Want to know more? Please call on the online sales team on 303 from any online number or +232 76 88 88 85 or +232 30 88 88 85. Or email and find out more about the packages we offer and how we can help your business. Online, beyond online.
Well, Famble, good morning and welcome to our final edition of this week Focus Salon, where they come to you now Amaze Television on Channel 32. You can catch me now with social platform, Facebook Amaze TV, YouTube Amaze TV. Inside the program this morning, we deal with Kenya Malinka Mansare, when are the local president for the UNIA, and John Joseph Batilo Gamo, we are the chief of staff for BOTSA. And I can say good morning to Fambo.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, viewers.
We will bring the program come to us today. My name is Ishmael Gola and
Aissatou Tijan.
We will go for a short break. When we come back, we will go deep into the program.
Online. Are you having difficulty with your internet service? Worry no more. Online has got you covered. Heard about Shop Online? Here's the catch. Shop Online is an exciting platform to search for goods and services throughout Sierra Leone. At Shop Online, you can buy and sell cars, motorbikes, and vans. We've got a selection of over 100 cars. You can browse through the photographs and specifications of each one. Also, Online's fully managed IP MPLS private network offers your enterprise with a world-class fast and easy access internet with the possibility of connecting all of your sites to a single IP network, allowing data, voice, and video convergence. Our internet service provider, Limezone, is a high-speed internet that lets you work easily and at a faster rate. Want to know more? Please call on the online sales team on 303 from any online number or +232 76 88 8885 or +232 30 88 8885. Or email and find out more about the packages we offer and how we can help your business. Online, beyond online.
Welcome back to the program Focus Salon. Family for push a program go before. We there with Kenya Malinka Mansare and Batilo John Gomo. So Miss Kenya Malinka Mansare, people in Gowano waiting at the many of UNIA.
So the UNIA is a provisional government. It's actually the UNIA ACL. It stands for Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League. It's a provisional government that was founded by the Honorable Mosiah Garvey in 1914 after he saw the ills of how Africans were treated all over the world. So he created this organization.
People may want to know, what are some of the legacies of Mosiah Garvey?
So many. He was the most prolific and visionary leader. He helped most Africans all over the world. That was part of his actual organization. Over 20,000 people from all over the world came together to actually found the government of the UNIA. As you see the red, black, and green flag, you see it in Kenya. You see the black star, the colors in Nigeria. The colors in Ghana. I said Kenya, Jamaica. He was a Jamaican as well, so yes.
We see some of the contributions you make mention, which Marcus Garvey has done within the African continent as a whole. As an institution, you decide to make this event or to collaborate some of the legacies of Marcus Garvey. What's actually intent, or what actually do you think? I mean, you thought it wise to bring up this event?
Well, I serve as the president of the local division. We held the division since 2017, and his birthday is August 17th. So here in Sierra Leone, as well as the UK, Ghana, different places in America, we're all coming together on August 17th to celebrate his birthday. It will be the 137th birthday that we'll be celebrating.
All right, there is this word Sierra Leone and 20th Gaverism. What does that actually mean?
I'm sorry, can you...
Sierra Leone and 20th Gaverism. So what does that actually mean?
So Sierra Leone has a really strong history within the Garvey movement.
All right.
Before he even created the actual organization, he encountered Sierra Leoneans in London who assisted him and others to actually creating a newspaper. It was called the African Oriental Review. that allow people of color from all over the world to come together and talk about the issues and things of the time, like colonialism and actually self-realization and black pride. So at the start of his career as an activist and coming into the UNIA was Sierra Leoneans like Francis T. Dove, C.T. Betts, Adelaide Casey of Hayford, which was the actual member and was the president of the division here, her husband J.E. Casey Hayford as well. So at the beginning of his career, Sierra Leone was present.
So the practice of Garveyism, they want to know what is Garveyism, because like people may have heard the word several times,
yes.
And now it's a great chance to tell the public out there what is Garveyism.
So Garveyism is honoring the teachings of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Garveyism is actually called Universal African Nationalism, and it's the idea that all African people are one. That we can be self-reliant, we can have everything that we want if we work together. So Garveyism is that, it's kind of different from Pan-Africanism.
Okay.
But however, it's one and the same. It's kind of the same.
All right.
Let me come to John Joseph Batilogamo. You now the Chief of Staff for the free and summer school assessments. Family want to know which are these assessments and how una can go about them.
Well, thank you very much. Good morning, viewers. The free summer school now a program we launched by the BOTSA. We basically stand for Both District Students Alliance. A university organization, of course, non-governmental and non-political. And group of students we born Nabo, we go school Nabo, come together for see how best time then we able help the national government in the drive for aid with the academic work of the learning institutions. So as a group, we thought it wise that being that this na holiday, rather than we on small one them go some na provincial area, some other school up na for Gona village or going to trade begin sell. So we decide for engage them throughout this holiday, and of course we started all the way from the 22nd of July, where next week Saturday now we conclude the entire summer school program. And the summer school trial basically is for cover from JSS 1 to SSS 3, because this not the exact foundational area we really want for improve on their areas, and because over the years we don't see a student that they come up from this level with excellent results come JSS 1 2, but spec level what could they do up top class of the worst area. We are in downtown a stumbling block for most of the students.
So how one can do the assessment? How one can assessment them picking their?
Well, like how I tell you, we don't engage them for the past months now. So currently they on test because they're not a formal schooling, but we want to see the impact of the summer school, because these are the very first one we as an organization we will launch at the township of Bo. So and the thing which amazed me was some of we don't do in a university. We don't see exactly students at the university for even stand for talk. Before 2-3, it can be a bit problem for them. But this summer school, we discovered that we get a lot of potential for the future. We have kids with the 11, 12, 13, able stand before 10, 20 people, express himself with good sense, with ideology, way very much impactful to colleagues. So, like one was so interesting that in chemistry, we never know say as young as the young lady was, that's so bright. So we did try for really draw them closer. How best we will give them the necessary mentorship so that they will continue with the academic work.
Okay, family want to know how long we are into this and also we can get support.
Well, BOTSA as an organization first came into existence in 2020 during the COVID thing, and officially we registered as a national organization, and the same year we launched at the township of Bo. But behind the scene, we've been on the embark on series of other programs. But for the summer school, this is our very first time we've launched, and we did try for experience how impactful it would be anyway. In terms of support, well, like I said, non-governmental, we don't get no partnership aid. We source of funding basically from we the students them, because the organization established all tertiary institutions across Sierra Leone. You go to Miltimaga, you go to Jala University, you go to FBC, IPAM, Eastern Technical University, all over we established it, so we can get with monthly subscription. Now, of course, we get with board council members, and we comprise of indigenous from Bo, and they want we go school, but not today them born. So they're all day into the organization, and then they give us small support. But we main source now, we individual contributions, so we do.
All right, so some go on for now how in Peking go able enter the class, because this one almost done. We know say we hope for the next one, we probably in the next year. So someone go day outside go say in one line became involved and then can go in there. So how that possibly go get for involved?
Well, we have to this very first one. We do a public launch Bo, the Great Bo School.
Okay.
And of course we invited stakeholders within the township, and most of them attended the program. And of course we get a number will be left out, we are in possible contact, and then we opened 4 centers. The 4 centers, of course, Bo School was one, Ahmadiyya Secondary School was another, Military Comprehensive Secondary School was another, and then UCC Center. Most all the centers they are get we coordinators them. The coordinators they are every day at 9 a.m. in the morning till 5. Then they register, and I happily tell you, say we get a number of over 2,000 just for a start this year. We register with we were officially there until we register.
Okay, coming back to you, Malinka. We may want to know, or the public may want to know, is this celebration only for here in Sierra Leone or Coast Africa?
Well, it's actually all across the world. So anywhere we have members, anywhere we have Garveyites, they're going to be observing the 137th birthday of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Like I said, we have members that's going to be celebrating in the UK, in Ghana, Tanzania, all across the US. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, we're going to be hosting our first Drum for Mosiah event at Nigas Nagas, which is in Grafton Cultural Radio Complex. The doors open at 11 in the morning, and the event probably ends about 3 o'clock.
All right, Malinka, what is the meaning of the Drums of Mosiah?
So the drums, of course, you know, we're Africans, so we love the drums.
Yeah.
So because of his birthday, we're going to be playing the drums to honor him. So everywhere we're going to be having these events, drums will be there. So the Drummers of Mosiah will be the highlights of the event, although we will be having discussions around like the honor, the legacy of Marcus Garvey, Rastafarianism, which is directly connected to the Garvey movement. The first member, the first Rasta, was actually a Garveyite. He was a part of the UNIA ACO in America, and then he got deported back to Jamaica, which made him actually create the Rastafarian movement.
All right, Malinka, how do you guys normally celebrate this thing?
Well, we're going to be having the event tomorrow. We'll be hosting a panel discussion. Right. The drums culture will be there, and we'll have questions and answers to allow the public to engage with us and ask us questions about the UNIA. And of course, if anybody local would like to be a member, they're welcome to join our division, our local chapter here in Freetown.
Organizing such events has some challenges. What has been some of these challenges you have been facing?
Well, because we're organizers, we're always organizing local events, online events, and of course, yeah, there's always challenges. I'll say the rain. It's the rainy season, so we're hoping that we have a good turnout for tomorrow. Other than that, our partners, everyone is excited about this. This will be the first of its kind here.
Somebody may want to know, why do you choose Culture Radio as the place to host this event?
First and foremost, the CEO of Culture Radio is a member of ours. He's a Rastafarian. He's a Rastafarian member. I think he's part of the Rastafarian Council. So it was an ideal place. Rastafarian community and Garveyites are like
similar.
Yeah, exactly. So they were the perfect partners, and we're always working with Culture Radio.
So how does Garverism lead to development?
I'll just give you a few examples.
All right.
As I said earlier, Kwame Nkrumah was the first president of Ghana. He was the first president to actually get free from colonialism in Africa. He was a Garveyite who went to America and was taught by Garveyites there in America. And you can see the black star on the flag, which is a representation of the Black Star Line from the UNIA, which was a steam line that Garvey created. So that that is like one and the same.
Okay, coming back to Mr. John Batilow, people who want to know witness some of the provisions we want to provide for them picking their throughout this free summer school.
Well, basically, you are not asking us to talk within our budget. What basically we provided for them is a few tuition, that all expenses in terms of teaching and the rest being there on we. And medical wise, we engaged the Red Cross Society, of which we get a helping hand from them in case of any eventuality. So their own business owner before just cancel on a class, of course, teachers come in and teach them what they are supposed to be taught.
So when they get any challenges from the beginning, because like normally when you go to school, you get people where they late, people absent. Of
course, that's inevitable, because one of the first challenge we get was the very first week of the parents to be so skeptical in terms of safety, especially the girl picking them. But they carry away how they begin see the summer school progress. I mean, we say someone we have to go one point, because the very first week we see 5, 6 picking in the class. By all this hype now the township says summer school they can open. But surprisingly, in the second week, we see influx of students they come to the class. So that was a bit appetizing for we, and then give me more courage, say indeed there is a felt need for such program.
Okay, now when we look in the area of commitment, now when I don't start this way, a good one for the entire country, especially the picking the way we see na picking the way they go school. How long when I get for the continue this? Like let me say when I just don't start and this year, then next year when I stop, maybe the other year when I not do, and then the other following year when I do. How when I get for be regularly on this particular team when I don't start so?
Well, for the one that we know, people from both do not say we like competition. We get the likes of Kaisu and Konsu. So we know say there are other district organizations, and we want for prevail over them, say we are on top of our game. And we want to say a special thanks to Madam Namisa, the director of quality education, that it did behind the scene. So, and with the participation of the students, for me personally, we don't know say there is a felt need for them, and that's going to act as a motivation for we. And not forgetting the fact that some of we don't come on our upline we come out. We don't come, we don't occupy the necessary stage. We don't say themselves we did out there get the potential for come return and conquer. So now with responsibility as indigenes from Bo, for go back and create the necessary impact so that they will come and subdue Fritonians.
So when I get challenges they want to be facing, like Some of them picking them where they go school, they can seek, some, that attack can come, especially when are in season this, or otherwise some parents they can decide, say, because of the rain, today will picking all the allowance for they go. I mean, witness some of them challenges they will not only facing.
Yeah, like Abby earlier states, we don't face the challenges. One was the initial participation of the students, and of course, you mentioned about health something. That's why we made sure that we contact Red Cross Society, so that then go there around in case of any eventuality. And thankfully, one for say we not get no case like that, and we are so happy that most of the parents, especially the JSS students, and the parents and self be the couch. In the morning you see them, they load then a bike, can't left. It was really nice for let we see. Then of course, one of the biggest challenge, like I say earlier on, individual contributions, except for few key stakeholders we come in for support. So financial backing is always a challenge, and we hope that going forward, now that we don't start we are not giving up, we are not relenting, we're ready for 2 more, but we still need further support.
So how una relationship within una and the parents there, the organizers there? Because most likely people can look for letting get number, maybe kid don't reach, and classes don't off, it don't reach. So like how is it? Because it makes sense for like worry but in Pekin when go out, and moreover the game season we see the game don't big, and it will really deal with winners SALONE.
So on the day of the launch of the program, parents were in attendance.
Okay.
Like I said, other key stakeholders were in attendance. So we can say it's very much cordial, because now morning they see parents count in Pekin, not to 110, not to 210. 2 hours that 1 month they can also. So means that they get interest and they know say it beneficial to them. So we can say we relationship with the parents in cordial. And in the area of contact, we get an established number, a contact line. When you can register your Pekin, we give you the number. In case of any inquiry, just reach out to this number. In each of them centers, and they will be able to trace your Pekin, whether if you want to follow up, if the Pekin can the school or not.
Okay.
So we get an established number. Yeah. So yeah. That's it.
Coming back to you, Madam Malinka. You've been the national president for the UNI here in Sierra Leone. How has it been your relationship with other, national presidents within or across Africa?
We always advocate for unity and collaboration with different organizations. I'm not just the president of the UNIA locally, but I hold president for different organizations, and we also do collaboration with different organizations. So yeah.
Now here in Sierra Leone, we have our own culture, right? As a nation, we have our own culture. What are some of the similarities within our culture, since you have been a Sierra Leonean, right? You are a Sierra Leonean, and practically you may know certain or some amount of our culture within Sierra Leone. So how has it been, the similarity between the Marcus Garvey and that of our culture?
Well, first and foremost, I'll say again, we are all Africans. So Africans all over the world, when you meet them, they're very similar in nature. Like I'm from the U.S. originally, where I do trace my lineage back here to Sierra Leone. I'm Gullah Geechee. In America, our ethnic group is called Gullah Geechee, but here you would say Gola or Gizi. Our ancestors were taken out during the slave trade and to grow rice. My ancestors traded to South Carolina, and I've hosted many hundreds of Africans over the years I've been here from different parts of the world. Particularly the place that says that they find most of the similarities from here in America is Black Americans. They say they've been to different countries in Africa, and Sierra Leone reminds them their culture, the movement, everything is so similar. And I think because we have a really strong tie to the Gullah Geechee place. So the Gullahs not only was out doing slave trade, but we came back to found Freetown. We were amongst the group that founded Freetown, hence the Creole language that came from America to here. So that's very, very similar in nature.
All right, Malinka. In every organization, there comes strategies or challenges. So what are the financial challenges you guys have?
Well, you know, there's always financial challenges.
Yeah.
Like he said, we're independent, but we do have our supporters. So we do make a call to get donations for anything that we're doing, especially like, for instance, this event. We had a fundraising goal to actually do the events, and fortunately, the people that we called out to assisted it. Yeah.
So are you actually doing these events on a yearly basis or once in a while?
Well, this is the first annual event for here, but we're planning on doing it annually.
So how consistent you are planning?
Every year. Every year. And we have help because it's not only us that's trying to do it. We're going to do it everywhere. We're doing it this year. So in the UK, in America, different places in Africa, we're going to try to hold that event. And because it's every year, we're going to make sure that we plan. After the events, we're going to start planning. We're going to have a planning committee so we can actually hold these events and host these events.
So at the event, is there any kind of trade about Garveyism or Rastafarian? What may want to wear, what she wear? Is there it?
Well, so tomorrow for the event, we're actually calling for everybody to wear Africana. So the dress code is Africana because we're Africans. We want to make sure we're having our culture represented. And so to actually, you know, to actually have everybody come together is one of the things that we want to actually have happen.
Okay. Well, Fambul, remember say you watch we na Amaze Television, and this na your program Focus Salone. We'll go for a short break and come back to the program.
Online. Are you having difficulty with your internet service? Worry no more. Online has got you covered. Heard about Shop Online? Here's the catch. Shop Online is an exciting platform to search for goods and services throughout Sierra Leone. At Shop Online, you can buy and sell cars, motorbikes, and vans. We've got a selection of over 100 cars. You can browse through the photographs and specifications of each one. Also, Online's fully managed IP MPLS private network offers your enterprise with a world-class fast and easy access internet with the possibility of connecting all of your sites to a single IP network, allowing data, voice, and video convergence. Our internet service provider, Limezone, is a high-speed internet that lets you work easily and at a faster rate. Want to know more? Please call on the online sales team on 303 from any online number or +232 76 88 88 85 or +232 30 88 88 85 or email and find out more about the packages we offer and how we can help your business. Online, beyond online.
Yeah, when you leave.
Welcome back to our program. We still there with Miss Kenya Malinke Mosiah and John Butler. Where they try for them, we put this program together. So, Miss Malinke, you be the talk about the program for let people bring Africana so that they will show a very colorful day.
Yes.
So, how is it? How you don't vision say the program get for be?
So, like I said, we're going to have a panel discussion. We're going to have culture there. I assume that I hope that the event will be very fruitful and allow us to give the Garveyism and the culture to the people. And of course, like the Rastafarian Council will be there and Culture Radio. So they give for represent for Garvey. So Garvey is, you know, like Jamaica. So Jamaica, you know that the Jamaican Maroons are part of the Creole that came here in 1800. So, and Garvey himself was a Jamaican Maroon. And I forgot to mention his wife, his second wife. Her DNA actually traced back to the Mende tribe of Sierra Leone through her children. So the cultural connection between Jamaica, Garvey, and Sierra Leone is intertwined.
Okay, people may want to know, are you actually expecting other people from other countries to be part of this celebration tomorrow?
If they're here, they're welcome.
No, are you actually expecting them?
From your own organization?
Of course. Our own organization, we have different diaspora members here that we're expecting to join us. Different governments, different organizations and ministries. We actually gave them invitations, so we're expecting them to come as well.
All right. Is this an open invitation
It
to
is.
everyone?
It's open.
Whether
It's open
you are
for free to
Garveyism or
yes,
not?
exactly. Whether you're any
Muslim.
ethnic group, any political affiliation, any religion, you're free to come.
All right.
I mean, in the area of support, I mean, let's go back to the support. Because earlier I make mention how has it been, I mean, if for any reason this is an event which you maybe continue or not. Now, in the area of support, how have you been getting your support and how have you been utilizing them?
Well, the support is from the general public, of course. Whether the members within inside of the partnering organizations have been assisting. They're going to bring the drummers, they're going to bring the people. So the collaboration is vast as far as support. And as I said, as far as like the monetary support, we call out on our family abroad to assist us with online crowdfunding, what we call it, online fundraising. So that's how we assist with our actually monetary support.
We go back to you, Batera. So the summer school now, what's partner board they actually did one?
Well, we established 4 different schools, and they're all big schools. Of course, starting with Bo Government Secondary School, popularly known as Bo School, the Great Bo School, and then St. Andrews Secondary School in UCC, Ahmadiyya Muslim Secondary School, of course, Natahi, and Nifty Comprehensive Secondary School, Bo number 2. Deliberately, we do so because we want to capture all the corners of the township. Because Dwale we sabi Bo, when you enter Bo after New London, you catch up Bo School. So all the one that we did from Kebita now, New York now, Campton, College area, cable access and especially the middle town. And of course, when you go back by Shelmingo area, you cable come back, come meet UCC, and of course you go Bo number 2. Of course, you really then Kulanda town area from Shinge now to you cable access Ahmadiyya. So deliberately we target and so that we will capture the corners of Bo.
Yeah. So, like in terms of attendance, when I can take attendance for the picking them
every day. That's why we have our register for each of the centers because like I rightly mentioned, people they register. Once the picking they register, the parents to get the contact of the coordinator on that particular center. We make provision for the picking in class way in year, of course, in class way and the parents in contact. So like we'll be really careful, catch up every aspect so that because when you get it right from the very first time, you put the confidence into people. When you get them wrong, you get your repercussion. So we make provision for that day on. We have been in touch with parents, of course, like I said earlier on. Some of them they personally come with the picking them at the schools.
Okay, in the area of support towards the teachers then, since now the tax on ourselves or this night body we are in, people they volunteer for giving their own small or really and nothing for CC, they're able to support the teachers them. Somebody go on for no, then teachers they are. Some then they will be see them get pin code, some then they will not get pin code. How not able to support them financially for encourage them for let them go on a daily basis for the teaching them picking there?
So what we did was we get up to 40 professional teachers from the recognized schools on our board. And of course all the compulsory subjects especially for Becker and that of WAS, we make sure say now they're in charge. And of course thank you, they're actually waiting for the package. At the end of the day we sit down, we explain we can meet up at a point. So going into the summer school thing, we get a package where they agree to, and of course we offer. Initially it was a back and forth, but as students, and of course we make for let them back understand, say now this is about giving back to society. So it's about a collective responsibility in the coming back to do our best for our own community. That's it.
One may ask, if now Bonum or this thing go there, and I'll reach with Kitonians there.
Well, charity begins at home, so now both we come out. So, but like the name of the organization states, say Bo District Students Alliance. For this very first one, we launched at the township of Bo, and now we ambition now that going into next holiday, I mean the summer holiday, that we go able to get across the district, because we believe, say, we are doing a very good job, and God will bless us.
Okay, coming back to Madam Malinka Mansari, we see some of the drums you mentioned. What has it been, drum, and what is exactly the purpose of this drum?
So, in the African culture, the drum is, use it in different ways, for celebrations, for celebrations. For the drum is used for messages. So the drums will be for that day. We're going to be playing the drums. Well, I don't play drums, but we're going to.
Do you actually have selected people who you have chosen to,
I think the
play the drum?
12 tribes of Israel, the organization here, will be responsible for actually bringing the drums and playing the drums. So it's a whole organization that's going to be actually participating in the drums. And we called for anybody that wants to actually come with their drums. Bring your drums. If you have a drum, you can come and play with us.
All right. One may ask if he or she could be a part of your organization.
Well,
is there any restriction or any process to go through?
So if you're interested in joining the UNIA local, tomorrow we're going to have a list, and if you want to be a part of the organization, we're going to be getting back with you. So all people, all Freetown or Sierra Leoneans are free to join as members.
Coming back to Mr. John, we don't see una don't try in the area of this free education, and we see una don't do una best for ensure say some of them picking their una they engage them, especially with like we school loksu, for just like as I make mention earlier, say for like they don't know sit on our house, or for they don't know get a market for we to go sell. We don't see some of them picking their, especially the girl picking them. I can say sometimes they're vulnerable. I mean, what's not the encouragement we don't give to them so far?
Well, the summer school not just come with classroom teaching. We come with what we call career guide, wherein we bring in professionals from the various fields, especially in different disciplines. Because again, for the past years, don't know, say we don't defend ourselves on the wrong side in terms of studies wise. So we bring in people who can guide them, we will mentor them, because again, like you rightly mentioned, the girls a bit vulnerable. But we say thanks to the national government because of the policy system again within the bring in. I can tell you some of them policies they are sometimes free time we they make like we don't understand. But when you go to the provincial area, you go really know say people are very much key and always conscious about them policies there. And well, the gas them are no go area now, of course, and we know say going forward it's just about collective responsibility. We effort all, you play your part, I play my part. Our part was to see how best we can engage them throughout this holiday period, and we not just come with the subjects teaching, but we back up with a career guidance and with mentorship programs.
Okay, we don't see this at the stats, and you make mention of few schools where you say for now, I don't start like the likes of St. Andrews when I UCC, the Bo Government School in Abo School, Amadia, and that of comprehensive. Una get any intention for extend this free summer school within the Bo?
Well, actually, when I say these are just centers, the program cover all of the schools in Nabo. Now, just like we normally say we the organize our CKC, we organize our SOS, but we try for establish because you will know the shape of Bo. You don't say CKC, they right now the extreme end of the town. So we don't want board students them for go right now the extreme end of the town. But these therefore schools then we are mentioned are just a center. But the program cover all of the schools in Nabo.
All right.
One start from JSS 1 to SSS 3.
We didn't say all works and no play, make checks it over. So after this summer school, I cater for anything like any fun activities. Maybe after results, when I get for good results, then when I make fun activities for let picking and feel like then go school, then they get something with the hand.
Well, this summer school officially they end on Friday. On Saturday we are going back to Bo for the closing of the summer school session. And waiting with the plan is in December end of year. We want to actually recognize the one that we do extremely well because we plan for come with an award program. Some of them it's not about coming, can sit down, eat, play music, but one for see how best give you something, you watch them, be it tuition fee, be it a plaque, be it anything normal way valuable, which way you go watch them, you say this is from both sides, me impact or me participation at the summer school, now bring me this. Yeah. So now like we no plan anything like for go jolly.
Alright.
I can say on the closing, but officially we go with it.
Okay, in the area of prize giving at the end of the session, how transparent this thing will look like? Because maybe someone will say, this person, because he family with this person, I make, you not even get the requirement for it be the best student for this summer school, but because of maybe Daddy Naina the mayor Nabo, or because of Uncle Naina the chief justice Nabo, the way them they, how transparent will I go about this?
Some of we very conscious of the impact of favoritism, because it gets the tendency for break and for make. So we go tell family and say we know the favor nobody. I mean, if you know worthwhile of anything you not deserve that it can give you, in future it tell it prove itself say this person not be deserver. So one for see, like I mentioned earlier on, the actual objective is for little brother they come free talk. Can see, show themselves say we are coming from the south, we are coming from township of Bo. That is through the impact of the academic work we then will get, and then tomorrow we use self we no say that guy na boy come out. And by that mindset, I can tell them what they go na then universities say that guy na Bo school go, that guy na CKC go. You see the psychological something you go create in the mindset of other students because they know exactly within the potential of their schools and the students with the communal schools. So on your question, we don't plan for favor nobody, and we ready for stand by that. And the one that always we put in charge of the coordination of the summer school, now farm individuals. When they say A is A.
Okay, coming back to you, Madam Malinka Mansari. In our roundup statements, then tell the public how, or when is this program going to start and when it's going to end?
So the program will be in Grafton at Nigos Nagas Cultural Radio Complex. From the doors will be opening at 11 a.m. tomorrow, and it will be ending about 3 or 4 tomorrow. So everybody is free to come.
Do you have any final message to the public out there?
Yes, come. Little rain don't hurt anyone. We're gonna be enjoying ourselves and learning and celebrating Marcus Mosiah's Garvey's 137th birthday. So we welcome everyone to come.
Okay. Mr. Joseph, in your roundup statement, what exactly? It's your final message to the public.
Well, I just want to talk to people them Nabu that want to say a very big thank you to una all for making a left una picking them during this holiday time for letting them participate, because if una not be left them, of course we save for them be a bit wait to save shut out that yes no need, but to the effort and the participation don't clearly tell we say we people them Nabu want this kind of opportunity. And in that vein again, want for inform them in October, like I said earlier on, secondary schools and then we target for the summer school. So when school they reopen in October, we target the primary school for spelling bee competition, like the same catch them young. So one for see exactly who say we decide out them young ones them, and of course December end of year we come with an award and dinner program wherein we recognize both stakeholders that we don't help we in the support, and of course the students them. And also want for say a very big thank you to the board council members them, the stakeholders that we the behind the scene with the support we, especially the board chair engineer Joshua Kamanda, and the PRA boss Mr. Balu Akuma, and the director of quality education Madam Mr. Akuma. Want for say a very big thank you, and we still look up to una for una parental guidance and of course una support.
Well, Fambul, now so we take bring the curtain down for this edition of this week program Focus Salon, where they come to you now Amaze Television on channel 32. Remember say you will get we next week, same time, same station. We will bring the program come to you today. New name na Ishmael Gola and
I start to figure.
well, now so we take tell na tata for this week.
Online. Are you having difficulty with your internet service? Worry no more. Online has got you covered. Heard about Shop Online? Here's the catch. Shop Online is an exciting platform to search for goods and services throughout Sierra Leone. At Shop Online, you can buy and sell cars, motorbikes, and vans. We've got a selection of over 100 cars. You can browse through the photographs and specifications of each one. Also, Online's fully managed IP MPLS private network offers your enterprise with a world-class fast and easy access internet with the possibility of connecting all of your sites to a single IP network, allowing data, voice, and video convergence. Our internet service provider, LimeZone, is a high-speed internet that lets you work easily and at a faster rate. Want to know more? Please call on the online sales team on 303 from any online number or +232 76 88 88 85 or +232 30 88 88 85. Or email and find out more about the packages we offer and how we can help your business. Online, beyond online.
Yeah, when you